All right. Great morning, everybody. We're back with another one. Today's the day, Thursday. We're going to let y'all get in here. Let a few of y'all get in here before we get started. I'm True American Brad Ass.
There we go.
I got my co-host, Double A. Hope everyone is well.
Well, once everybody gets in here.
Yeah, but did you play music yesterday? I don't remember.
I did. I was trying to go through my instrumentals and find some that would fit doing
right
like a workout.
Oh, there's Bonnie. Great morning, Bonnie.
Good morning.
How are we?
But I have to download it, then upload it into the StreamYard. I think I have a couple of them that'll go, but they're only a couple minutes long, so it's like what ones would be good to like loop over and over again, so they're not annoying after the second or third time. You know,
right?
That's what I always like. My ADHD brain always like that. If I hear the same thing too many times, I'm like, can you please change it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
All right, stand by, Bonnie. I was waiting on a few more to get in here before we get started. I don't want nobody to miss it.
Yeah, I was letting Lady know in the Discord, like she was like, "Oh, I missed it again." I was like, it's on there now. You can just go rewatch it and just the beginning to get the stretches. So it's like you missed it.
Yeah,
but you
don't
didn't.
Right. You might not have been there for the live part, but you didn't miss it. It's still there.
Right. You just missed the live interaction, the chat and everything like that. It's in it.
Everybody's sleeping in this morning, I see. Today's the day.
Right. Well, so probably still everybody's probably.
Oh, we got two. There we go. Great morning.
And normally about 15 minutes after that, everybody starts kind of rolling in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like getting used to the new schedule. It's like whenever you go to formation, they're like, "All right, guys, we're going to start getting here 30 minutes early," and everybody's like, "Oh, that's going to be a hard adjustment." About a month into it, you're like, "Oh, I just can't get used to getting up 30 minutes early." It's not that much, but it takes a lot out of you.
Right. Hey, great morning, Muddy and Jeep and Johnny. Let's get started. That's enough for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're
good, Johnny.
I'll just hit.
Yeah, you hit the buttons.
Playlist. I hit the playlist and just let it roll.
All right. Can y'all see me all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you bigger once I get.
All right. Get warmed up, y'all. There we go. Listen up close to what you're told. All right. Here we go. Both hands on your hips. The neck rotation. To the left first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011. And relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022. And relax. Small arm circles, forward first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011. And relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. Big arm circles, forward first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011. And relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. Take your right arm, put it across your left chest. Grab with your other arm. Ready? And stretch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 2011. And relax. Same thing, other side. Ready? And stretch. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. All right, you're doing such a good job. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. You take your right hand, pat yourself on the left shoulder, grab your elbow with your other hand. To the left first. Ready? And stretch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 2010, 2011. And relax. Same thing, other side. Don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back. Ready? And stretch. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. Twist and shout, pop your back. And relax. The wrist rotation. Inward first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. And relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. Take both hands, put them together, and unlock your fingers. Flip them inside out. Bend slightly at the knees, push everything out. Ready? And stretch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. And relax. This time, you're going to overlap your hands. Put them behind your back. And bend slightly at the knees. Push everything to the sky. Ready? and stretch. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. All right, both hands on your hips again. The hip rotation to the left first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, and relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. Let's bend over and touch our toes. Try to keep your knees and legs straight. Ready? And stretch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011. And relax. Don't forget to bend your knees on the way up. All right, this next one's a little tricky. You can grab your left foot with your right hand. Use your other hand to balance or grab a hold of something. Ready? And stretch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. And relax. Same thing, other side. Ready? And stretch. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. All right. The knees and ankles rotation. Both hands on your knees to the left first. Ready? And rotate. 1001, 1002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, and relax. Same thing, other way. Ready? And rotate. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And relax. All right, that concludes the stretching portion. Great job, y'all. For today's blood pumper, we will be knocking out 23 jumping jacks, 22 for our fallen, 22 for our fallen heroes, and one more for everyone who served. Ready? And exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Great job, y'all. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Thank y'all.
This is how we bounce when we break from town. To the bayou bounce, let your boots hit the ground. Slide to the left, then we shuffle around. Catch a little rhythm in the midnight heat. Count 3 steps to the swampy stomp beat. Yeah, the city's got the rush, but we soothe the soul. Bayou bouncing as we let the good times roll. Lay, say, lay, bon ton roulé. 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 Lay, say, lay, bon ton roulé.
And good morning, everybody. Hope y'all having a good day on this Thursday. Oh, let my internet catch up. Everything stopped there for a minute.
All right, great morning, everybody, and welcome back to the F.O.B, the forward operating broadcast where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate right here for those in the dark every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie might. I'm True American Brad Ass. This is my wonderful panel. Today is the day, Thursday, August 13th, episode 188. 78 degrees and sunny in Illinois. How is everybody this morning?
Good morning, everybody. What's up? And welcome back to the F.O.B. I'm AA, and super hyped to have each and every one of you with us this morning. And let's get into the chat and see who's all here. Welcome, everybody. The Mud, Kentucky, Bonnie.
Yes, sir. Great morning, everybody. Great morning. Sling, I see you in there, brother. Patty, Muddy,
Johnny,
Bonnie,
how you doing?
Johnny, Bonnie and Johnny.
Kentucky City.
What do you say? I fail.
Yeah, he said I fail.
Hey, get back up. That's the next step.
I told him, oh no, drink water.
Oh, drink water. Hydrate or die, drill sergeant. Beat the heat. Ain't that what we used to say? Yeah. Beat the heat, drill sergeant. Beat the heat.
Every time they told us to take a knee and drink water, you had to say that. And if you didn't say it loud enough or in sequence, you had to do it again. That's all right, because I made sure to do it on purpose so I would have to drink more water. I was fine. I was like, I'm not riding in one of those ambulances. I know what they do.
Yeah.
I know how they wake you up out of that heat. They just had to tell me that in detail one time, and I was like, that's all right, Drill Sergeant. I'm always gonna have a full Camelback, and if it's not full, I'm going to fill it up. Well, I had Camelbacks, so everybody else had to deal with the canteens. I did for like the first 3 days, and then somebody found one where I guess the drill sergeant in the last cycle was really upset, so he put a bunch of dip spit in it, and they was like, all right, we're gonna let y'all have this opportunity. But he said, but if there's one person that can't buy one, everybody has to use the canteens. I bought 4 Camelbacks for people. I was like, you're getting one, I promise you.
Yeah.
I was
Make
broke.
sure your canteen is full at all times, yo.
Dude, yeah, my whole little card they give you to put everything on it. I was like, I got this much left. Anybody want one?
Oh man.
I think they actually
Good
let
times,
us go
man,
to the
good
ATMs.
times.
They was like, we're gonna march y'all to the ATMs so that y'all can pull out cash if you have cash. And they said, and some people were like, I don't have any money, drill sergeant. And he was like, Well, hopefully somebody's nice. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Took us 3 hours for everybody to go through the ATM. That was a fun day.
Fun times. That you'll never
You have to
forget.
learn. No, you have to learn to clean your camelbacks pretty frequently, though. Otherwise, you start getting that.
Yeah.
You get it.
Start getting mold in your straw. That ain't good.
Yeah, you can start feeling it. You get the, then you start getting a little cough, and you can get upper respiratory stuff. And
Yeah.
sling,
We didn't think
were
about
very
all that
lucky.
stuff. I guess we was too young.
No, I never really understood the whole chemistry of it, you know. But now I do. Why does everybody get
remember
sick
when-
in the barracks? Well, that's why. That's one.
This is true. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be. Everybody had to be dressed right. Kentucky. That's the reason why they told us, like, because they was like, it's not gonna look right if everybody's got camelback and then you got 4 or 5 soldiers that walking around with 2 canteens on their hip.
Right.
And then it ain't even fair because even with those 2 canteens, you still got to drink like twice or 2-3 times out of those to match what fits in a camelback. Oh no! Yeah, I used to try to. I don't know why I used to think that would make me weigh less. I'd drink all the water before I could, so my camelback was lighter. Really, I
Right.
wasn't any lighter, but you know, in my head, it felt like it.
Hey, Paige, great morning, brother. Good to see you. How are you?
What's up, brother? I hope you're having a good one. But yeah, they did make it easier as far as like pulling down on the hips. Like if you had the canteens on and you was doing push-ups, that was more strain on the back.
Yeah.
At least it was right there on the shoulders, so it was like no weight. You know, you didn't have to differentiate no weight. But doing sit-ups, man, I hated that. I hated doing sit-ups with it. They made us take our camelbacks off and ground them most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
It would. Yeah, we
Dress
knew
right,
that. Like,
dress.
if you were, if you were in uniform, they was like, you know, ground your water source. We're like, oh no, who did something? Who's wearing their hat crooked? Who's got their PC on backwards? Oh man. Drill sergeant woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He's like, I slept in my car. That's even worse. He's not in a good mood for the rest of the week.
Ugh. Excuse me. Yeah, canteen to strain on hips. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, think about it. Pull up that wheel right quick.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and roll that one. Let's see what the first one on the pole is going to be today.
Circle in the dirt. Got it.
And for the mid. I don't know what happened to your iPad, but hopefully it heals soon. Anything to do with eyes, I hope it heals.
I don't know if I heard that one.
I don't think I have either. I seen it in there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I almost clicked on it for the background, but
Good thing you didn't. We'll listen to it soon.
right. Well, I'm not considering the ones in the background as like ones that we've played because I don't know how well we can hear it because I can barely hear it and got everybody in my bad ear.
Yeah.
So to me it sounds like faint in the background. I know it could be heard because Mud said he heard me play Les Levantons Relais.
Oh yeah, I did hear that one.
Yeah, that one plays a little loud, like compared to a lot of other ones. But I noticed some of them, like there's certain parts of it they're like louder. I think it's just my way to distinguish if it's made with AI or not.
Right.
And I don't go in the studio when I do mine and like adjust the volumes and stuff either, because when I'm hearing it, to me it's all the way up anyway. So.
Oh wait, what did he say?
I clicked on it the same. I was reading the same one.
We play ping pong with the damn comments, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're wondering on the same one. I was like, he says it's coming through your neck of the woods.
I hear you say St. Louis a lot. I'm going through there. No way heading to Ohio. I wish I knew where you was. I'd try to come meet you, brother. Yeah, hit me up. You got Facebook, don't you?
Go meet at the Arc.
Yeah.
How far are you from the Arc?
The Arch?
Yeah, the Arch. I call it Arch. Yeah.
No, Arch.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gateway Arch. The gateway to the west, what they call it. About 45 minutes.
Yeah, I said watch the guy when I was doing.
But I'm right by the highway, so he's probably gonna be right here by me. I would hate to miss him if he could pull over for a minute. Love to come meet you, brother.
Ooh. Oh, paid. 5
Oh, 270. That's perfect. That's actually I need to go to 270 today. Yeah, I actually do need to go to. I stop at. Yeah, let's make that happen, Muddy. What time are you thinking? Let me know if you got Facebook or how I can get a hold of you. Let's have a conversation, brother.
Oh, here I throw that Discord in there too.
Oh yeah, Discord. Duh.
I
knew there was another way we can get a hold of each other. Yeah, Discord, brother. Get in there with us.
I don't know if he's in Discord or not, but throw the link in there. And
yeah. I got a finger stuck in my eye.
That's really what I have Discord for. So it's easy to keep in touch with people too. It's kind of like having like an extra little phone service. If you ain't got your phone goes out, just get the internet going and boom, just go in there and.
Hey, do you think? Hey, do you think or do you react? Hey, what's up, Mark? Great morning, brother. Good to see you.
Mark.
Lady, great morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, lady.
And by the way, y'all, Trace is safe. He's making his way back home.
Yeah.
And he'll probably be in the chat here in a minute, but yeah, y'all keep thoughts and prayers out for him. Hopefully he don't run into too much more traffic. He's on that home stretch.
Yeah. What Mark say right here?
Don't put too much on here. Yeah. No, you're right, Paid. Hey, do you think
to answer Mark's question?
Well, it's a little of both. You know, that's part of learning and growing.
Sometimes I think about how I react. Sometimes I think about how I'm going to react.
Sometimes I react and think about why did I react that way?
Yeah.
It's all part of learning and growing. Like I think me and you had a conversation on that the other day, Double A.
Probably so. I think some of the conversations that'll kind of pop up. Yeah.
Mark, who are you asking? Probably the whole chat, lady. You know, Mark likes to keep everybody involved.
Yeah, Mark's a kind of like if this shoe fits kind of guy, you know.
Yep. See, it's exactly it, Mark. But you're learning and growing. That not every action deserves a reaction.
Yeah,
Just
I was
pray
watching
for them.
something.
You know.
I was watching somebody say something or talk,
Discord.
and they were saying whenever you have that thought, that's God's grace. Like that's literally Him. Like that's you're in getting in touch with that, because
Yeah, for sure.
if you weren't, you wouldn't even think about that. You would just bypass that thought. It wouldn't even bother you, and you would go on about your day and continue to do the things that make you step in holes, kind of thing.
Yep.
Now you're starting to become aware of where those holes are. Now you can avoid and go around them, and you can weed through it smoother. And the bump, if you do hit a bump, they're not that bad. And then you can slow yourself down and become more aware of it, especially if it's more something that you notice that you need to do in yourself. You become more aware of it, and then you can, it's kind of like, it's like, you know how people watch somebody stop and it's like they barely hit a spider web and they're like, oh, and you're just like, how did you even see that? And they're like, I don't know, man, but I'm glad I didn't walk through it. And then you can walk around it, you know?
Right.
It's like you just, at some point, it almost become like instinctively, like where, boom, oh man, something just made me stop, and I noticed that and just became ultimately aware of it, you know? And then the more you practice it, the more, you know, the more you're into it, the stronger it gets.
Yep. Yeah, like lady said, well said, double A.
Thank you.
That's exactly right. I love how you use the analogies just to apply it to life, man. It works.
Yeah, it makes it. I think some
Makes it easier
ways
to understand. Yeah.
understandable, you know,
Yep.
as long as you don't say it in a too confusing of a way, you know, like some
Right.
of it's like parables, you know, they sound like riddles sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's the riddle that makes you think, you know, or the thing makes you think about it, so you can put it together and then you can see it clearly after a while.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and give y'all the verse of the day. Romans 8:18. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Amen. Keep going. Keep pushing. Even though things seem hard, they do get easier. And you just got to keep learning and growing and reaching out.
Yeah, it's a constant. Like we were talking about it yesterday in the Discord, something about like whenever you, it was like what was it, lady? Y'all, I think I come in and y'all were kind of talking about it. It was kind of like take the things you see as like warning signs or cautions, because you'll start to, you're warned and cautioned that once you start getting closer to like the grace and of God and everything, and start walking in His path, things are going to try to knock you off the path. So you have to be ready and aware that, you know, something's going to try to get you from, like, blindside you. What is something I heard somebody say too? Like the devil doesn't need to destroy you; he only needs to distract you.
Ooh, yeah, makes sense.
Because if he can distract you, that means that just enough. That means that, you know, he can win with just the smallest little bit of distractions. You know. Morning, Mayu.
Yes, sir. Hey, morning, my evening to Bayou. Great morning, brother. Hey, and that is right, Mark. Shout out BB for that verse.
Oh yeah, I missed. What verse was it that he said? Because I got a phone call like right.
Romans 8:18, the one up top.
That's the one that he.
Yeah, I
he
just thought it was wild
yesterday?
because
Okay.
the numbers match to today's episode. It's 18. Our episode is 188, and it's 8:18. It's the same numbers. Ain't that wild?
Yeah, just rearranged. And
Yeah.
Where's the area code 818?
I don't know, but let's go, Jeep and Johnny. Way to stay active, man, and really just keep up with your goals.
That's the San Fernando Valley. Okay.
That's awesome,
I've
brother.
gotten
Keep going. Let's see. He said week 19, so 20, 21, 22, 23. 4 weeks left. Wow.
there you go.
That's crazy. Wow. And I know you feel so much better. Walking testimony. But I wanted to go back up here and touch on this real quick. I know we got kind of busy, but give me just a second. Paige said I got a finger stuck in my eye. 5mm scratch to the center of my eye day before yesterday. Doc had to scrape it back smooth and put a contact over it yesterday. Go back tomorrow. Ooh, that sucks. There's nothing worse than an eye injury.
Yeah, I got a.
It'll definitely make you grateful to be able to see.
Mine. Yeah, that's like my left eye's worse because I somehow, like, whenever one of my eye exams I went there, they was looking at it. It's like, have you ever had metal in your eye? And I was like, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, as much construction work and like whatever, like hard labor I've done, something's probably popped in my eye. You know, who knows in a motor pool too. You know, and it was like I had this little swivel with like little rust spots on it, and it was like it was like dead center. It's dead center of my left eye. And I'm like, oh, that's why my left eye is worse than my right eye. Okay, it makes sense now. But I don't know. It must have been like really
take care
old.
of your eyes, guys.
Yeah, because, scratches. I guess depending on how deep and everything. Just having any kind of eye injury in itself is just.
Yeah, it sucks.
And you realize how like immobile you are whenever you have like something. It don't even seem like it would be that crippling. But man, use your eyesight. Try to walk around blindfolded for a day. Oh yeah, but the pain. It'd be like. It just makes me think like a paper cut on your eye. How bad that would hurt.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to think about it. That's
I feel
great,
like that's
Johnny.
something that's happened
more.
down Jackass
Got
before.
75 pounds lost with diet and staying active alone. The last 25 pounds to lose. Goal has been elusive. Let's yeah. I need to lock back in. Cause I got something that'll help everybody. Yeah, I'd love to talk with you more, Patty. Best candy. No, I know I'm way off subject. Best candy, bit of honey. Do y'all agree, chat? What's your favorite candy?
Bit of honey. Honey is really good, just like daily intake in general.
Right.
Honey would like naturally keep you like it's like nature's cough syrup. I've heard there's like really good things you can do if you take garlic cloves and put them in honey and let them soak for X amount of time, and there's some kind of really good benefit from
garlic and honey.
Yeah, not like by itself. You actually like do like like how you like canned foods. You just somehow like like it's not really fermenting it, but you just let it
marinate.
Like settle in it for like the same way you would if you were like extracting like some like herbs and stuff the same way.
Right.
But you eat the garlic cloves, kind of like pickling it, but with honey.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then it's something with the honey and the garlic combination after they like fuse together. It's supposed to be like a really good like health benefit for you.
Interesting. It makes sense though if you think about it.
It's like garlic and honey.
Yeah, it makes. Yeah, I was about to say, sounds good for the immune system. Like,
yeah, garlic and honey health benefit.
Yeah, that is true. I've heard that too, Patty.
Provides allicin and immune for heart health, while raw honey offers soothing antimicrobial properties, help eases cold symptoms, reduce inflammation, and supply rich antioxidants. It's good for good for heart health. So And it's like you just eat like one garlic clove a day kind of thing. You know, it's not like you have to eat the whole thing or like a lot of it. You know, it's just something you take as like a daily regiment.
Right.
There's some of your holistic
Vitamins
health
and
for the day.
minerals.
Oh yeah, good holistic health. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with either candy corn or Werther's Originals. Hey, that's interesting.
Or those originals.
Yeah. Werther's
Candy
Originals, you
corn.
can't beat them.
Yeah.
Best candy for health or taste. Either one. Oh, sorry. Was that you or me? Yeah, best candy for health or taste. Hey, both, Sling. Let us know.
Best candy for health. I don't know.
I thought he was a pirate. Toffee? I've never even heard of that. Toffee. For health, I'd say Whorehound. For taste, I want to say Paydays.
Toffee chocolate. Ooh, those look good.
Yeah, you looked it up?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some kind of like little toffee with chocolate. I don't know. Like an
Popular
interesting
German brand of bites.
hazelnut chocolate caramel candy.
Oh, like so it's kind of like
They're chewy. Says
wait,
they're,
hazelnut,
chewy,
is that-
round shaped?
Is that what Nutella's made out of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nutella, I forgot, mostly hazelnut, I think.
Yeah, so I bet that is good. Yep.
It looks like a little fancy chocolate, and it's like all like decorated, like, you know, looks like something
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah, lady. I don't even know how to say it. The Ferrero Rocher. Those things are the bomb.
Oh, those things are bomb, yeah, for sure. Clove of garlic a day keeps ticks off you. Huh. Wow. Maybe I need to start eating more garlic.
There you go.
Hell yeah, eat some garlic, go out in the
A
woods.
clove of garlic a day.
That's what he
Or
said.
the clove. Okay, I thought you said. When I said
Clove
clove,
of
I'm thinking of like the shamrock and the cloves that grow off of them, because even those clove seeds and stuff, they have benefits too.
Chocolate covered coffee beans? You just eat those?
Oh yeah, dude, those are good. Those are good for like if you like on the road,
Yeah.
like eating them while you're on the road, because they're crunchy, so they give you that little shock to keep you awake, and then the coffee beans with caffeine, and then the chocolate for the little sugar rush. I mean, it's not too much. It's almost like it's probably about the same as like chocolate covered peanuts, but instead you got it coffee flavored. But they're pretty they're not hard to chew. You'd think that they would be hard to chew, but they kind
Yeah,
of
that's
break
what I
up
was
like a
thinking.
peanut.
They're
They're a little
not?
bit harder than a peanut.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the regular coffee beans normally green, and it's like a berry. It's not even a bean. It's like a little green berry. It's like a hard berry that grows on like a little shrub or bush or tree or something. I've never seen like what they actually grow off of, but you can buy the coffee beans before they're roasted, and they say that's like a lot healthier version. It's like less caffeine, but more. It's like a easier, lighter caffeine for. It's supposed to be lighter on the stomach. I think that's how they use it to make a ghost. I think they use green coffee beans to put the caffeine in, because the caffeine in those come from coffee.
Okay.
I think several energy drinks use Arabica coffee, but they use the green bean to get the caffeine. Some rabbit holes of how it's made.
yeah, a lot of water, buddy. I'm sticking with chocolate. Okay. Wow. Yeah, man, I call it my stoner sandwich. Peanut butter with bananas and apple butter. It's my weakness. Wow. That sounds
I'd
good.
say if I was at the PX and it was like grab something quick and go, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to grab some Reese's Pieces. That would be like my go-to. Is like if you got to ride in a Humvee for a long time, I got a bag of Reese's Pieces right there in my lap.
All good answers in the chat, y'all. Appreciate y'all playing along with that. You never know where we're gonna go.
Yeah, peanut butter and banana sandwich. Those are good.
Hey, that's what I'm over here thinking too.
I'm gonna throw y'all off, man. A peanut butter and not peanut butter, banana and mayonnaise sandwich.
Banana and mayonnaise.
Banana mayonnaise sandwich, and then get some Lay's potato chips and put them on the sandwich and crush them. Boom! I'm telling you, man.
Banana, mayonnaise, and potato chips. That's what I'm talking
about. Lay's original Lay's potato chips.
Yeah.
Make you a tuna fish sandwich too, and put Lay's potato chips on it. Mayonnaise, tuna fish, and Lay's potato chips. Dude. I mean, I also add like the lettuce, tomato, and stuff like that. Whatever else you want. Not on the banana sandwich. Don't put the lettuce and tomato on the banana sandwich. just the Lay's.
Yeah, we're gonna get back on it, y'all. I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit myself, but we're gonna get back on it and get healthy.
Yeah, I started.
I didn't fall off too bad. I just started eating a few
figuring
more
out some
desserts
workouts
than
that I can
normally do.
Yeah, I started to get together a little workout regiment that I can actually do without it crippling me.
Yeah. I thought about doing this Freedom 13. I just don't know how. Let me see. It's an easy workout. I think we could all do it. It's 1.3 miles a day for 13 days. Oh, he must have did it on this other one. Thinking about it. Y'all remember when I did all that rucking in February? That's when I was like my best. I was locked in on my health and all that, man. I was feeling really good.
Yeah.
You start falling off the wagon a little bit, you start feeling like shit again. It's a real deal, man. 9 out of 10 Americans are unhealthy. I've got the stats and everything to prove that. So we got to get healthy, y'all. Where was that at? I'll post it in the goal. I'll post it in goal. Oh, shit. It starts today, actually.
No, does it?
Let's see if I can copy it and just post a picture. If anybody wants to. This is for the Freedom 13 is in honor and remembrance of the 13 that were killed in the Afghanistan pullout. The Abbey Gate.
Oh, okay.
August 26th.
There's
we're
a
coming
good
up on the anniversary.
podcast of one of the survivors from that. He's got this full prosthetic arm somebody built for him, so he can actually reach out. It's a full operation. He can reach and grab things now, and he's he's missing his almost his entire arm, And he's one of the. And that was what's crazy is this guy. This was that guy's first deployment ever, and he survived it. And there's some people that had been deployed 3-4 times,
Wow.
And he was like this is my first
else
one.
he's
That's
got
where
to
it
live
went.
with, yeah.
His story is amazing. He's on there. He's on. He's got several interviews, and his story is very if your eyes don't start sweating during it, then you're not human. But he's got such his bounce back from it is that very good heartwarming story because man.
Yeah, I'd like to listen to it.
I'd have to go back and find it. I'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah, do that.
I'll put it in the red, in the Remember Everyone Deployed tab.
Got you, Paige. Wow,
He
okay.
said like 2 of them with the Unsub podcast. He did the first one, then he did like a next year comeback, you know.
I need y'all to hold me accountable, chat. Let's get healthy. Let's because I hear this a lot, man. People needing to lose weight, and I have a solution. I need to start sharing more, and I think I've got a mission. I got to become passionate. That's another thing. Like Mayu, he's in the gym now, so I know he's trying to get healthy. Like everybody's trying to get healthy. So let's turn this into a health kick too. But did y'all go check out that Discord? I dropped that. It starts today, and I want to do it. So,
Well, that's
anybody
want to
join me for that?
Like just to get start knocking some weight off. You can just go for walks. Walking is one of the best exercises that you can do. It's not. I mean, go for at least 30 minutes is what one of my doctors told me.
At least 30 minutes a day.
It doesn't matter how far you go, as long as you just consistent for 30 minutes, and then
it'll change your life.
Eventually, that 30 minutes, like say if you can only go half a mile in 30 minutes or whatever it is, if it's that bad, eventually you will gradually go further and further every time. Like if you do the 13 days, what was your first day, and log it, and then by the last day or the last week, it was like John. What was he able to do the first day that he did it? Now look at him. He's like 19 weeks in, so the more you're consistent with it, and you got to keep it. It's like everything. Once you don't use it, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep.
It's like your vacation pay at the end of the year. If you don't use it, you're not gonna get it next year. Yeah. And I know it's like, so I can't run. I wish I could run.
Yeah, 1.3
but
mile, that ain't nothing. So
walking is it's really good. If you can get to where you can jog, man, I miss being able to run. I still got a buddy that I was in basic and AIT with, and he still go. He's like, I run 9 miles. I ran 9 miles a day, rode my bike 11, and 4 hours of sleep, and somebody didn't. And why are they tired? And I was like, that's because they didn't do what you did. You will actually get more energy the more you wear yourself out. Don't break yourself. Wear yourself out. Don't wear yourself down.
Yeah, for sure.
And then what is it Panda does? He says he throws pallets. I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like throwing things. Like I get like a concrete block or cinder block or something that's not too heavy, because you're gonna do it a lot, and then just like the picking it up, properly pick it up so you don't hurt yourself, and then don't chunk it, throw it, and then that in itself is like giving you full body movements and everything. You're getting your back, your stomach, your arms, your legs, and then you got to walk to wherever you threw it at, or you could like run to it, whatever it is you want to do. But that in itself is going to be like a workout. Just throw it, go over there, do a couple of push-ups, pick it up, throw it, and just that right there is. I watch many sergeants do that with like tractor tires. Flip a tractor tire 5 times, do 20 push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do something else, throw something, then flip the tire again. He'd do that 20 times. And I'm like, I hope nobody fights that guy. Right. That guy right there. He is just begging for somebody 3 times his size to just come fight him.
Beast mode activated.
Right. Man. I'm telling you, bro, he was doing the E7 rank on his chest. Some good right there. He was like showing everybody what E7 is supposed to be like, especially if you're in one of those like gotta be fit and move, mobile and everything positions. I think that's where, like, whenever I got out, I stopped working out, stopped doing PT, and that's when I started, like, that's when all the inflammation was like, now I can settle. and they can like show you everything that hurts because you quit moving. And always stay within your limits, so you don't end up like, you know, you don't have to be like the drill sergeant swear and be like, drink water, ibuprofen. Don't end your walk at the donut shop. That's right, lady. Don't. And a donut's okay every once in a while. If you go have one donut, 1 cup of coffee, that's okay. Now 1 dozen donuts and a half a pot of coffee, probably not gonna be. You're probably gonna feel kind of blah. And then I imagine today's like, you could probably get some gourmet donuts that are just like amazing. You know, I'm so used to just seeing normal donuts, and it's just like, nah, they've got to be like.
Okay.
And yeah, being 6'5", paid. There was a guy who was in AIT. He was from Puerto Rico. He was like 6'7", and we would be they would double time us. He would literally walk while we were all running, and he's just like, "You guys ain't running fast enough." he was able to walk in normal stride while we were like at a double time pace.
Jeez.
I mean, he ran his 2 mile in like 9 minutes. Could you imagine being able to run a mile in like less than 4 minutes? Or like 4 minutes and 25 seconds a mile, I think. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to DD. When a Marine is running, it's time to DD. It's like,
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick little break. Go ahead and grab your refill of your coffee, energy drink, water, whatever you're using to get your little day started. Use the restroom, latrine, head, or whatever you call it, and we'll be right back. This is Rising Sun by Mr. Chaotic Traits.
Yeah, chaotic traits. Down in the basin. There stands a house down in New Orleans. They call it the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a salty.
Hey, we'll see you, Mark. Take it easy out there, brother.
Oh, I am one. My mother, she was a sinner. She craved an easy host. My father worked the heavy steel, just driven by a ghost. Now the only thing a wanderer needs is a sea bag and a trunk, and the only time he finds his peace is when he's on a drunk. Yeah, let that bow shred. walk the path I run. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one boot on the platform, the author on the deck. I'm heading back to New Orleans to holler by the neck. Yeah, I know I am one. Chaotic traits out.
Let's go. Shout out Chaotic Tree. That was a good one.
I have heard that one, but I think it was in Discord one day. He was,
Yeah.
I remember that one he was working
You
on.
just did like you said, don't remember the names of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I was going to tell you, Patty, talk to Double A or Sling. That's going to be your two connoisseurs that I know of.
I was actually looking that up to see what the process was in Kentucky.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get you started, brother. I know it saved my life, and it helps me. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't sleep at night.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not
Helps
sure
me.
there, Sling. Was that a joke you was going to tell us?
I don't know what the difference between what a
Yeah, it's
violin
called a
and fiddle is.
rising sun, lady.
Yeah, remember that because he it's like his version of House of the Rising Sun. Now I remember it.
Yeah.
It's one of Rising Sun.
Yes, sir. Really? Oh yeah, it's a huge dude. It's a huge night and day difference.
See, there's a step-by-step application process to get your medical cannabis card in Kentucky. You have to be a resident within this, a resident, obviously, of Kentucky. You have to be at least 18 years old. Minors require a designated parent or legal guardian caregiver. You have to have no disqualifying felony offense convictions and have a diagnosis of at least one qualifying medical condition: PTSD, chronic or severe pain, cancer, epilepsy or intractable seizures, MS, multiple sclerosis, muscle spasms or spasticity, and chronic nausea or cynical vomiting syndrome. Those are, I guess, the top main medical conditions that they accept in the state.
There you go.
You have to schedule an evaluation with a
So
physician.
you won't have no problem. In other words.
A DO, I'm assuming doctor's office, or nurse practitioner who is specifically registered with the Kentucky Medical Cannabis Program. Then you bring your medical history and documentation confirming qualifying diagnosis. If approved, the doctor will enter a written certification directly into the state system. You will have 60 days from that date of your written certification to complete your registration. And here you go. There's a Team Kentucky Office of Medical Cannabis portal. I'll drop that link right here quick for you.
Put it in health and wellness too. If you don't mind, Double A.
Will do. I'll drop it over in Discord and see if it even puts the right link.
In Lexington and South. Okay, so it's new in Kentucky, I'm guessing. Is that what they're saying?
I think it's fairly new this year.
Okay.
I think they just started the program. Yeah, okay. It's in the health and wellness tab in there.
Okay.
I'll also drop it in the chat for you there, Kentucky. After you get the physician and everything, this will be where you submit it.
There you go.
And that I guess it'll have a start new patient program area. You complete all the documents and submit it. There's a state application fee. Probably like most of the other ones, you have to take a picture or have your photo ID, send it into them and everything. All the proof to prove who you are and everything. And you'll receive a digital registry ID card. Once it's processed, it's typically within 30 days. You can download your digital registry ID card. And you present that with your photo ID at any state licensed dispensary. And normally to find the dispensaries, you can download like Leafly or something like that. And they normally have like all the dispensaries in the entire nation where you, like whether it's medical or recreational.
Yeah, it looks like Sling dropped something in there for him too.
Kentucky marijuana.
Yeah, I was gonna say CBD
Yeah,
would probably
and
be the way
also
you want to
too-
start.
Yeah, and then also if you do get your card too, some states, like if you're certain rating or disability or anything like that, you get certain benefits for that. Like I know in Oklahoma, if you're on Medicaid or if you're 100% disabled, you get your medical card for free. It used to be. It might not be no more. But I think there, but you had to be at that 100% or like on like SSDI or something like that. So that
Oh wow.
but that registry I sent you, that link, I'm pretty sure if that's the actual office for the medical cannabis, they probably have information in there to help guide you as well with the regulations, laws. Yeah, find a practitioner, how to apply. You can find a dispensary, has forms, resources, card holder resources, and gives you an overview of everything on that website. So that if they have it set up like Oklahoma's, it's pretty informative. Like Louisiana don't really have anything like that I've noticed. So it's like if you don't go to a doctor or the dispensary or somebody who knows how that system works, you're kind of like going in it blind. Yeah,
Not necessarily.
You'd have to look into that and see the volunteer fire department. I do know like there
Yeah.
are still some speculate or some things that you can't do if you're on certain medications, so to say.
Right.
You know. So I think, but they did reclass it for medical. So I don't know, being that it's reclassed for medical, that might have changed some things. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I
and
know they
that's
don't
still new,
test
too.
nurses and stuff in legal states.
Yeah, most
Like, it's not
federal
even-
jobs don't allow it. That's one thing. If it's anything
Yeah.
that's like, if it's in like a government position job or something like that. I know like if you want to be a Class A CDL driver, you can't have any medications or medical cannabis.
No.
Like, cause it's,
Be good or be good at it. You know. Me personally, I used to, do other things, but
yeah, I mean, not
I'm
to
free
say
from that now.
some things don't like slip through the radar, but
yeah.
I think we were talking about it yesterday, like, over time though, it catches up to you, like if you would have like not straightened up and still done that, eventually,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
when-
but
it's just
yeah,
a matter
I
of
would've
like
got caught,
when would it have caught up to you, like,
Yeah. I used to run through Woodworth like that, dude.
Well, I mean, Woodworth, you just automatically is like, you just wait for somebody to pass you and be like, all right, at least they're
Just
going to
run the
get them,
speed
not me.
limit. You
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
And stop at the red lights.
If they don't know you, don't give them a reason to find out who you are.
That's it. Yeah, you're right, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's all CDL or there's like certain categories of CDL. But I mean, it's just, and even though it's not even just with like medical cannabis, it's like even with certain prescription medications as well.
Right. Oh yeah, they can, lady. They just have to find out their dose. I know people personally that don't like to get high, that still use THC.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for like because some people don't like the THC because they makes them anxious, and that it's that psychoactive effect in it.
Right.
And
They feel like they're falling off the earth.
That affects people differently. You know, some people not so much. Some people really intensely. You know, and the CBD, if you're looking for like pain relief, it's CBD. I find is a lot better for like inflammation relief than cannabis because it has a higher CBD in it, and both of them actually reduce inflammation in the esophagus. So it's like upper respiratory and inflammation. CBD and cannabis, it's like the tincture based or edibles that helps out with any kind of upper respiratory inflammation. Well, I don't know if we lost your sound or not, Brad. I can't hear you.
I muted to crush that bottle and forgot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, Kentucky, it's a mild pain reliever, so it's about the same, like a better version of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it is. I mean, you won't really notice it. It's not going to be like, you know, taking a prescription pain pill. It's not like you're going to be like all whoopy from that or anything, but you'll notice it like about how ibuprofen reduces like aches and pains.
Yes, sir. Pain
Especially
reliever.
like topicals, like muscles. And if you get topicals and you rub it on, it like definitely helps out with like that because your skin does absorb it as well. Like people say it's like they got the THC topical creams and they're like, oh, you can't get buzzed on it. I'm like, yeah, rub a whole handful of that on you and tell me you ain't getting high.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, I don't know why I feel so weird.
Another one is bath salts.
Yeah, that's good.
My brother, his wife makes them. I could probably get you some there, Patty, if you wanted to try that. Some CBD bath salts. You just throw it in your bath and take a bath for like 30 minutes. Dude, you'll feel amazing.
Yeah, because like I said, your skin absorbs some of it, not as much. It's a lot less than it would if you were to consume it, but your skin does absorb it as well.
Yeah. But you won't feel like high or nothing. You'll just feel like weightless almost, but in a
it's
good
not like
way.
you can't really necessarily go through that like, you know, like sedative state from topicals and that, but you will get like some relaxation. I've done the CBD ones before. I've never done like the THC ones because, man, when they first started making them, it was just like, you want how much for that? No. It's like, no, man. You can buy the material, extract it, and make 1,000 of them for the price you want 10 of them. No.
Ibuprofen is my pill of choice. Hey, I take it every day, dude.
Yeah, I don't take them as much. They're not good for your liver, like habitually.
Oh,
especially
I know.
Like the high doses ones. But that's all the VA will give me. I go find, like I just found at the farmer's market, there's the wild lettuce tincture, and it's for pain relief, and it's stronger than ibuprofen. You know, it actually, they put a thing on it that says not recommended to drive because it can literally be pretty sedative, but it's called wild lettuce. You can find it growing wild out there in nature, and it grows about 6-7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Big, huge leaves on it,
spiky.
like dandelion leaves. Not real spiky, not like thistle.
Oh,
Like it looks like on the leaves they come to a point like they would be sharp, but they're not. You can actually eat the leaves. It's got a white sap in it that's very bitter, and like if you get a huge gob of that sap and taste it, it tastes exactly like chewing up a pain pill.
oh wow.
Like the exact same taste, and it's it's nature's pain reliever. Like deer, I've watched deer eat it. They'll just walk by it and eat the tops off of it, and I'm like, I bet you they have a bad back. And they're just like,
Yeah,
this
you know, they
kills
don't go to
my
the
pain.
hospital or anything.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a beneficial plant. Or you can eat the leaves, and then you can extract the sap out of it for a pain reliever that's as good as any prescription pain pill I've ever gotten. Actually, and it's like non-addictive.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
that coming out now, the more holistic approach.
yeah, I mean, well, the VA won't give me any kind of pain medicine prescription-wise because I have my medical cannabis card, and that's illegal for them to prescribe that with it. So I have no choice but to take the liver-killing ibuprofen they give me, or I can go into nature and get it myself. Or luckily, I found a little farmer's market that makes these tinctures or sells them, and I can go there and get it until I can find the plant out in the wild. You know, I know what it looks like. And you just go over there with a knife and you cut it or scrape it with your nail, and it just bleeds out the sap, and you can just take it that way, or you can cut the plant down and make your own tinctures. And I'm a big hippie if you really get to know me.
Yeah.
Be out there, be like, dude, are you picking mushrooms? Be like, nah, man, this plant right here, this is good for your, it's like an anesthesia if you got a stopped up nose. And this one over here, if your ankle's hurting, you know.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my place and like create my little homestead and have like my whole little like island gardens everywhere, and just be like, this plant does this plant does that. And just be like, I didn't know you really was that much of a hippie. Walking around barefooted, hugging trees and stuff.
You're right. Grounding with copper
Yeah,
necklaces and shit.
My feet hurt if I don't go walk around barefooted now. Like I've started walking around barefooted a lot, and if I walk
Yeah.
around with shoes or flip-flops on too much, my feet start to cramp up. As soon as my feet hit the ground barefooted, it's just like, oh, thank you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna be one of those like southern country people. You always see me barefooted.
Do it, man.
And I'm gonna have some flip-flops in my backpack just in case I have to walk on something sharp. But dude, I'll walk on rocks, everything. It's like giving yourself acupuncture through your feet when you walk on rocks. Just walk real slow and just take
Yeah.
it each step at a time.
Just take it. Embrace the suck, right?
It starts to not suck after a while. When you start to run, though, you're like, ow, 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 ow. Just hope that nothing makes you have to run. But I guess if something really got your adrenaline pumped up there, you're not going to be worried about if your feet hurt.
Yeah, I would have to research that one, Patty. He said, can he take CBD with AFib?
Um, that is a good
There's
question.
probably a gray area there.
I haven't heard anything. Well, CBD has no psychoactive effects to it at all, so it's pretty much it's completely harmless and non-intoxicant. It's
Right.
So
I just don't know if the
my
anxiety
brain
would take
my brain
over.
wants to say yes because
It'd probably be a little rough at first for him, but once he got used to it, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure
yeah,
his anxiety
Right.
is gonna shoot up anyway,
yeah.
being that it's new.
Well, I know they're
New to him,
being
new
that
to
they
his
just
body.
now rescheduled it too. A lot of the like medical evidence for anything hasn't.
Yeah.
And I mean, until they have evidence, you know, it's always going to say that it may carry risk, but that may is like a flip of the coin thing, you know. See, CBD is processed by the liver and uses the same enzymes that many common heart medications. It can dangerously alter the blood vessels and blood thinners like Eliquis and warfarin and beta blockers, increasing your risk of bleeding or severe side effects. That's dangerous. That's dangerous drug interactions. And the THC factor, many over-the-counter CBD products, especially full-spectrum oils or gummies, contain trace amounts of THC, which is known as the known stimulant that activates the body's fight or flight response, raises the heart rate, and direct triggers AFib episodes. So the THC wood is what I'm getting from that. Because I know that like people that are sensitive to THC, they get that raised heart rate, they get the anxiety, you know, and then some people it removes their anxiety, you know, like.
This is true.
I would say until further notice. I know if it's THC based, but it's true CBD. I mean, it comes from the exact same plant. How they actually keep it from producing THC, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I guess you do have a chance of getting small traces of the THC if getting any CBD products. But not enough for it to be able to like fail through drug test, you know.
Right. Yeah. Very minute amount.
Because it's got to be like drug tests only test for like
right
a
back.
certain amount that's inside your blood system. And then finding a reputable source that has, you know, pure CBD that's not, you know, I wouldn't trust gas station brands. If you went through CBD, I'd find, like, I know in Oklahoma they had like shops that were just specifically CBD only. And then at our dispensaries, they have like a whole, what they call over the counter shelf, which is all CBD products. And then they have behind the counter prescription, which would be the medical. Those. Well, one thing, Kentucky, if you ever go to a physician and you ask them about that they would be able to know, because like it seems like they do the same here. Is like you have to go to an actual physician. It's like any doctor in Louisiana, so you can go to your normal everyday doctor and they can give you your recommendation for your medical cannabis. And I would have, which I find that helpful because they're kind of obligated to do the research on all medicines and stuff like that. And I remember when I sat down with my doctor at the VA that prescribed me all my stuff, I would sit down with her for at least 45 minutes and talk to her about like, well, this with this, and like, you know, she'd pull out a book, you know, and or like, you know, we'd sit there and do research. That's like, that'd probably be good to take note. And if you do go to a physician, bring that question up to them as well, because I was unaware with AFib. So, and it seems like it's the risk of like bleeding, so it's like a blood thinner. So it's those. It seems like that's where the risk may lie, and I'm not sure what other severe side effects come with those medicines. I know like my sister, she has seizures, and even with seizures, like I know like certain like cannabis, THC cannabis could not be good for her because of her seizures. You know, because that with the medicine that she takes for those, it could have a side effect from that. So it's like that puts her at a position where cannabis is like not really a route for her. CBD worked fine with her. She got her some CBD, and she never said anything counteractive about it. But I know like CBD for sleep, like it never helped me, and like it's been more of like an inflammation go-to.
Right. Yes, sir.
But I really can't see if it's like pure CBD, it being much harm, because it's just my personal opinion on it, but because I feel like if there would have been something that would have been a counteraction to it, with studies or not, somebody would have gone to the hospital and it would have been reported as some form or fashion. It's kind of like, I think up in New York, I was watching reading something with the Associated Press. They were saying with habitual cannabis users. This is how the headline said it. Habitual cannabis users are being hospitalized for everyday cannabis use. And then when you read into the article, the hospitalizations are done from teenagers from the ages 15 up to 23 years old. You're in some states, you're not even allowed to get your medical cannabis card until you're, like, I think in Canada, you have to be 24 years old before you're legally able to do it, because they use that as like you're done developing your brain development, your body development. You're pretty much at the end of your growing stage. I think whenever like minors, if you're in the pre-development, like you're still developing, and you start entering in medications when your body's not done doing what it's need to do to like build up, it's going to be more intense for them. A lot of it was like some kind of like nausea, like it seemed like that. It sounded like whenever, like when anybody takes too much THC, you get nauseated, you feel sick, you feel like the extreme dizziness and everything like that, which that comes with anybody that overuses. It's like drinking too much. If you drink too much, you're going to get sick.
Yeah.
And then the easier way to regulate it, lady, is like if you don't smoke it, then, the tinctures or gummies, because you know milligrams of, what your doses are. So, how little to take, how much to take, and rule of thumb, you can always take more, you can never take less.
Yep. That's what I would do.
You only overload your plate when you're at an all-you-can-eat buffet. That's it. Other than that, you always take everything in small bites. But then even when you bring all that back to your table, you eat it little bits at a time. Yeah, definitely sling. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get you healthy, Patty. That way you don't have to worry about all that.
And also, I might need to look more into it, but I know that they were starting to make it to where your VA doctors were able to recommend you as well.
Yeah.
So if you go to the VA, talk to your VA doctor and ask them that,
Yeah, definitely. Be honest with them. Let them know.
And get multiple opinions from doctors too, because I'm a firm believer of like, you can't, in that case, you can never have too much information.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Multiple opinions, second opinion, all that.
I don't know about our VA here, because they've tried to like make me feel bad about having my medical card at times, and I'm just like, this is a good way for you not to be my doctor anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I come here for information, help, and assistance, and I get ridiculed.
Yeah, it's not the way to go about it.
Right. What made it worse in my case is like, it came from the mental health doctor too, and I was like, you're not helping. Like, because what made it even worse too is because there was multiple other doctors that were like, sounds like you've got a pretty solid like regiment where you understand it, you found out what works for you. Because I've gone through multiple medications and everything to use cannabis to get off of those medications. So having a doctor tell me that I'm self-medicating because I'm not taking the 5 medications they want me to take, and I use one to consolidate that has no side effects of any of the other ones.
Right.
It's kind of hard to make me
They don't like
think
hearing
that
that.
I'm self-medicating when I had to go to a doctor to get prescribed this and had to tell them why. What I had to I had to actually talk to someone that was like, okay, here's some options. I'm like, thank you. Like, and just one doctor is just like, for some reason, hates cannabis, and they let their personal bias on it affect
Yep.
their ability to do their job.
There's a lot out there that hate it.
That's like I've walked out a couple of appointments before because it's just like if I stay here any longer, it's not gonna be pretty. Like just.
Yep. Exactly. Sling.
No, yeah, definitely not. They just discourage it, but they can't deny you it. The only thing they can deny you is some services that they provide of certain things. Like if you want to work at the VA, if you want to do like CWT, or if you want to do like the working programs, or if you want to live like, it's kind of like if you were living on the streets, homeless, and you go to a shelter, and they're like, all right, well, you have to do these things in order to be able to come into the shelter. You've got to follow these regiments, these rules, these regulations. And if you don't, then you're kicked out of the program. And you can always come back to the program, but like I know, like CWT, depending on what you were there for, there's a lot of like if you're in treatment or something like that, and they're trying to help you get back on your feet, and you got to do monthly or weekly drug tests while you're working for them. So it's like just to make sure that you're not. I mean, because they're also helping you out like with home and rent, transportation, giving you a job. It's like help you build back your responsibility and purpose in life, and to not go into the things that brought you into that area, that to actually need that assistance, and then that assistance only lasts for so long too. I think like a year, and then after that year, like they're like, all right, you should be stable, because they make you build a savings program. So that like you keep an X amount percentage of whatever your pay is, and that way, it's kind of like you're paying rent, but you're not spending it when you're just putting it in a savings. And then that way, whenever that year's up, you have all this money saved up to where you can go get a house, put a down payment, or month's rent, or whatever you choose to do. But after a year of it, you should be pretty stable to be able to go off on your own.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's just people judging you, though. I wouldn't even worry about them people.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's what's wrong with the world. Too many judges out there. There's only one that can judge you.
I have to go find that Live Free podcast I found, or it was they were talking about the conversations of tattoos, drugs, and cannabis. And it was like, what does it say in the Bible? And there's nothing in the Bible that they could find that says anything specifically about cannabis in general. And like, to do it, not to do it, is it bad? Is it a sin? Anything like that? It's like they point out that there are godly laws that you should follow. Like if it's like if you like one godly law is if you should follow the laws of your area as well. So like if they were saying like if it's illegal or whatever by law, follow the law, but then there's some immoral laws that you can like avoid. Or it was interesting. I have to find it because I'm gonna butcher it if I try to keep trying to remember. I watched it about a month ago. May have put it in there already. But I found it very interesting because they were talking about, like, if you come to Southern denominations, there's people that actually do, like, Bible studies called Whiskey and the Word, where people sit around, smoke cigars, and drink a glass of whiskey and have Bible study. I've heard these things called Cannabis with Christ, where people that smoke cannabis, or they have Bible studies where they do that. It's not. It's more of like a.
I've heard
Yeah,
people
that-
saying
that's-
cannabis gets them closer to God too.
Yeah, and I was watching something else too, like where we were saying, like, the way that God will you experience God's grace, like He either gives it to you instantly, gradually through medicine, or over time through Scripture. Like, those are the three ways that you obtain God's grace, and it's like, and to me, how are you using? You know, within inside yourself if you're abusing something or not. So, regardless if you tell anybody else, it's all between you and God. And if you feel like you are being overtaken by something, give it to God, and God will help you get through it and make you stronger from it. But if you're using it for a medical purpose, use it for the medical purpose and get through it. Don't use it as a constant crutch. Gradually, with the use of the medicines that help you, you will gradually get closer to God. You will gradually no longer need the medicine. And that should be the ultimate goal for it, is like try to get to a point where I no longer need anything. Just me, God, and my people. That's it. But there are these things put in place for us to use in the times that our physical, can't handle at times. You just need to know when to use it, how to use it, and as it says for everything, do not overuse.
Holds me accountable because I'm a deacon at church, but that is very specific.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 Timothy 3:8. In the same way, deacons are to be worthy of respect, sincere, not indulging in much wine, and not pursuing dishonest again.
Yeah. I've heard that too, because it was on that Live Free podcast too. There's one guy, he doesn't get tattoos, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, because he's very involved in the church, and he's like a frontliner of the church. So it's kind of like what he does is seen. So he's very cautious about what he gets himself involved in, because how does that look if he's trying to present himself as a caller, like being called from God to being in ministry. So it's like, if you see, like, it does make sense. Like if you see somebody, like somebody telling, like if you go to an AA meeting, for example, remove church from it. If you go to an AA meeting and the person that's leading the AA meeting, and then you go to a bar after that AA meeting, and then you see him at that bar getting drunk, is it really like the kind of, like, he was speaking strong message in the AA meeting, but then after that he went straight to like doing exactly what he was trying to tell everybody not to do. And if you see that, it kind of changes your perspective on, well, is he being honest about it, or like, is he, how strong is his influence if he's not doing what he says? If you're not walking the walk, kind of thing. I think that's a big thing that holds people into contempt on it.
Yeah.
Which then plays in the mind, which, like, when
they're,
which, I mean, if that's part of the thought behind it, that's something to pray on right there. Like, ask for guidance in that.
Speaking of wine, though, today is National Prosecco Day.
Prosecco. so many
I
different
thought that was
wines.
pretty wild. We were talking about wine. And it's also National Filet Mignon Day. So,
There you
steak
go.
and wine. Wow.
Right, Kentucky. Yeah, because there's nothing in that I've seen also in the Bible that says you cannot drink. It just says do not get drunk. Do not
Right.
become drunken. Yeah, but then that also, I
Huge
mean, that,
difference.
for some people, it's 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 soft ground to do so. It's learning to control, like, because like even with like say cigarettes, you can do it with cigarettes too. It's like do like chain smoking. Are you do you really need to smoke that many cigarettes in a day? Well, you really don't need to smoke any cigarettes, but if you do, the less you smoke, the better. And then there's no benefit to actually constantly consuming anything.
Right. Shit.
And like even get all the way to food, like even water. If you overconsume water, you're gonna overwork a lot of your insides. You can literally drown yourself with too much water and make your kidneys shut down.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a few more moments to get your votes in, guys. Let's see, we're at 3. Oh wow, 3 for Circling the Dirt and 6 for Waters Run Deep. So give y'all a few more moments there, and I'll be right back.
Goes. Boy, that was a long delay. Put that one in there a long time ago. I'm not sure what the temperance move. I have to look into that, but it's interesting. You said that I was watching something where in that same podcast I was talking about, they were talking about the reason why Jesus turned water into wine was like, I've actually found a few scriptures like it's a lot of cautionary words when it comes to drinking, but like actual positive scriptures that come with alcohol. One of them I don't have my notebook with it in me, but try to remember, like when one is perishing, give him strong drink. When one is bitter in the soul, give them wine. And then in celebration, something within celebrate the celebration of life. So pretty much the celebration of life, grief, and extreme pain were like the 3 acceptable reasons to have a drink, is where I found in the Bible. Like the only 3 acceptable times it was to like actually permitted to consume, consume or.
Proverbs 31, 6-7. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more.
Yeah. That's the only positive one I've ever found when it comes to drinking. Like when it's like, okay, I permit it for these times, you know. And then whenever Jesus turned water into wine, it was during a wedding celebration, and they was like, we don't have enough wine for everybody to celebrate, so he turned water into wine. But then there's the thing too, is like if you or like like the say the leader of the church, if they were to do that, it never shows Jesus actually take a sip of any of the wine. He gave it for everybody else to use. So it's like the one who is like the highest of the holy doesn't partake. He gives to those he's trying to save, kind of thing. Interesting, like ways that they put it in that podcast. But then it does change too. It's like if you come down to the southern states, you'll see them sit down, have a beer, pull out the Bible, you know, smoke a cigar, you know. Some denominations they're like, no, it's fine. But then you have some denominations that are like all evil, like, you know, like don't touch it, you can't touch it, it's fully prohibited. And okay, temperance movement led the prohibition of all alcohol. Were they Mormons? I know, I'm just saying that because I know like Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses, I think they totally stay abstinent from alcohol or anything that's altering, has the possibility to alter at anything. Which makes me think too of Pastor Alan Nolan of Cornerstone Fellowship Church out of Tahlequah. I watch him every once in a while, and he had one too. It was like, were these things sin, like drinking alcohol, smoking marijuana, and he didn't even phrase it as those specific things are a sin. He phrased it in a way that made me think about it. Anything you do to alter the mind is a sin, or is not right, or you know, something which you should avoid. The alteration of your mind, that could be anything that prescription wise, alcohol, like if it affects your ability to use your thoughts, your brain, and do that, then that's whenever you are vulnerable for attack from the evil.
Very true. Which can be sugar too.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's interesting, like, you know, conspiracy theory is why do they give children sugar at such a young age?
Mm-hmm.
Get them addicted to something.
Mm-hmm.
You start with something small, it works into something bigger, you know. The devil plants seeds as well.
Yep.
But that's why we're given the knowledge and the ability to like learn these things, what to stay away from, what to use, how to use them, what they do, you know.
It's a constant learning.
Yeah, you're right, Kentucky. Money is, I'm a firm believer that money is like one of the roots to evil. Like it's, you know, but it's a double-edged sword. You know, it can be used for good. It can be used to cut a tree down, or it can be used to trim a path. You know.
Yeah, it's all about how you steward it.
Like somebody said, well, a kitchen knife is like the best thing. It can either cut your food or it can kill. But it's all about how you use it, because you don't, you know, if you think about it, everybody's got a weapon in a restaurant. You sit down and they hand you 3 of them.
Yeah.
A fork, a spoon, and a knife. And it's like, which one are you going to use? It's like, pick your weapon. I'm going to do that. Next time I go to a restaurant, they sit down with silverware. I'm like, choose your weapon. Roll them out.
Yeah. Stand up, put it in your belt.
Yeah, they even give you a shield to set a plate down. You're like, deflector.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to shut this thing down. It's been a great morning. Thank y'all for being active in the chat. We appreciate it. Real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button or like that smash button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the FOB, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate right here for those in the dark every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. Remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on this panel. Hop in that Discord, or if you think you know someone who's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them, whether that be a text message, a voice text, phone call, video call, FaceTime, however you need to get a hold of them to let them know you're thinking about them, because you never know who that might help. Like Trade says, save that one. Also, if y'all are going to be along with me, we are going to start the 1.3 miles a day for 13 days to honor and remember all that we lost during the Afghanistan pullout of Freedom 13. So y'all join me for that. I'll post in Discord about what time we're going to get started. So y'all keep an eye out for that in the Goal channel, Goal text channel in Discord. And real quick, give y'all a little motivation. Today's the day to make your mindset your greatest strength, to refuse to let yesterday define you, to turn determination into action, to make something amazing happen, to keep believing when it gets difficult, to rise above whatever stands in your way, to make yourself proud, to choose action over hesitation, keep fighting for the life you want, to become one step stronger. Y'all stay motivated, stay hydrated, and remember, today's the day to have a thriving Thursday. Hook!
Oh,
Love y'all.
And that's going to wrap it up for today's broadcast, everybody. Thank you for everyone who dropped in, held down the chat, and stayed locked in with us. Always remember, regroup, resupply, recalibrate before we jump back into the trench tomorrow. Until next time, this is Double A signing off from the FOB. Stay safe, stay sharp, and we'll catch you on the next stream. And just remember that you are loved, you are enough, and you do matter. Check on your buddies, join the Discord, hop in, reach out, hang out. And after the prayer, I'll put the Discord in there. I got to recopy it. Until then, though, join us in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you today, and we thank you today for the FOB, the chat, everybody that watches now, everybody that watches later. I ask that you put your healing hand over them, your grace and your strength, and just guide them as they walk through the path that you put in front of us today. I ask you, Father, that you just allow us to be nourished and strengthened in every meal that you give us. Bless it and allow it to make us as strong as you need us to be, Father. You just, if you put anybody in our path that needs help, allow us to have the wisdom, strength, and the patience to be able to do so. If we need help, Father, humble us to be able to accept the help that we would receive. And all this I ask in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
I think, and so much I still don't know. Although I speak on things that only hope and God can show. I despise how I learned all those conspiracies, all these mysteries, leading to the many nights missing sleep as I'd sneak through the unknown. This wakes me up in between seeing while awake. These waters run deep with so many reasons why we should keep our faith. Yeah, the surface is calm but with a strong undertow, guarding all the secrets that never unfold, sinking down slow with the weight of the lost, looking for signs as we're caught in the fog. The dark and the daylight don't feel the same when black water dreams call out your name. Trees between tall pines as I talk to the sky, searching for truth that money can't buy. Secrets underneath the cold hard clay, praying flood waters don't wash them away. The floorboards are creaking, the lantern burns low, chasing a ghost only broken hearts know. But a warrior soul don't break in the mud, they carry the storm and the rush of their blood. This wakes me up in between the dreams that I believe to be things I'm seeing while awake. These waters run deep with so many reasons why we should keep our faith. Yeah, the surface is calm with a strong undertow, guarding all those secrets that never unfold, sinking down slow with the weight of the lost, looking for signs as we're caught in the fog. The dark and the daylight don't feel the same when black water dreams call out your name. So now the fog rolls in, and as the sun descends, I'll stand on the bank till the world meets a different end. As I piece together puzzles here in the dark, waiting for one single heavenly spark. Skin tough as iron and the mind's wide awake, counting the ripples the raindrops make. They think it's a prison, they think it's a grave. These are the waters causing so much pain. The shadows are moving, stretching out wide, nowhere left for the truth to hide. Deep in the thick where the evil cry, under the weight of a breaking sky. This wakes me up in between the dreams that I believe to be things I'm seeing while awake. These waters run deep with so many reasons why we should keep our faith. Yeah, the surface is calm but with a strong undertow, guarding all those secrets that never unfold, sinking down slow with the weight of the lost, looking for signs as we're caught in the fog. The dark and the daylight don't feel the same when black water dreams call out your name. Waking up, looking deep in the black water dreams where the shadows sleep.